Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter, where I'm also called @Movies TV Mad. For months now, one of my very own subscribers, Scott Edwards, has been saying, Mick, you are sleeping on Stargirl. You've got to check out Stargirl. And I was going, yeah, I'll watch it. Maybe not, maybe yes. And I was just thinking, look, I'm done with modern stuff. I'm just fed up of these extremists making toxic material, lecturing us, putting down the male species. So this afternoon I had some spare time and I thought, why don't I check out the pilot episode of Stargirl? Wow. I have never had this inspirational feeling since watching the Smallville pilot. You know, Arrow seasons 1 and 2, The Flash seasons 1 and 2. Stargirl is absolute class. This is a show created by Jeff Johns. He created the character of Courtney Whitmore. It's so good. But Jeff has not just casted well with Brett Basinger as Courtney Whitmore. Luke Wilson, brother of Owen Wilson, he's gone off to the MCU, but his brother has made the right decision in joining DC. And Amy Smart from the Butterfly Effect fame, she plays Courtney's mother. This has got a great cast. This is so inoffensive. But the number one thing, it's so inoffensive. It's so uplifting. It really is. It's like watching E.T. or something, Back to the Future. I haven't had this feeling watching something for years. This is so sensational. And Jeff Johns has brought Smallville's very own best two directors in Glenn Winter and Greg Beeman. As soon as I saw their names come up, I thought, this is going to be amazing. From the first minute or so, I was in love with this. It's just, as I say, it's got this feel-good atmosphere about it. I love how Courtney discovers kind of, what do you call it? Whatever you call it, the stick thing, right? I don't even know what they call it, right? It doesn't matter. This thing has a life of its own. Basically, it doesn't work on everyone. Now, Pat, played by Luke Wilson, was just a sidekick. He was, what was he? So he wasn't the Star-Spangled Kid. I can't remember. I can't even remember what his name was as a sidekick. But he's Pat. He's married to Courtney's mother. And Courtney doesn't like him. She's obsessed with her father. She's never really seen him. She used to see him once a year as a child. She's obsessed with him. But this is such a good show. Now, I think if you're watching this video, you know the story of Stargirl. She's in the comics. This is really loyal and faithful to the comics. But it's really good. And as I say, there's not one character. Normally with these shows, there's at least one character that's going to get on your nerves. But no one gets on your nerves in this episode. As I say, it's a great cast. It's brilliantly written by Jeff Johns. And it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? What could he have done? With a DC Extended Universe, he was running on his own. Now, I know he ran the DCEU for a little bit. But he had Zack Snyder there. He had other people there. But what I'm saying is, if he started the franchise on his own, I think it proves that Jeff Johns could have done something that Warner Brothers would have wanted to bring in the broader audience, which we talk about all the time on my channel. As I say, this is so good. I love the opening. We see the Justice Society of America. They're all wiped out. I don't know who the villain's name is. We see Icicle. Is that Icicle? Is that who wipes them out? I think so. He looks sensational. And then we find that one of these villains, right, that killed all these people is back. And he's actually the father of one of the bullies that Courtney has a fight with. But as I say, there's a relationship with the staff. That's what it is, the staff. The staff and Courtney have a relationship. This staff has a life of its own. And it's so good. And I love how she discovers it, how she sees the old pictures. One of the things I love about the character of Pat, everyone underestimates him, including the Star-Spangled Kid. And he said to him, not you. This staff has to be given to someone else. There needs to be another one like me, but not you, not you. Listen, definitely not you. So everyone underestimates Pat. He's a driver, he's a helper, he's a good man, and he's the only one who's truly loved Courtney's mother. But Courtney doesn't believe in him at first. And even when she finds out who he is, she's still kind of mocking him. But Luke Wilson is great, great quality. Don't underestimate what he does in this role, in this pilot. The music is sensational. The directing is sensational. It's so good. And even though it's set in the modern day, because you can see Courtney using a touch phone, right? It doesn't feel like it's in the modern day. It feels like it's set in its own time zone, which is really good. It's not typical. I mean, when was it done? 2020? That pilot episode. I mean, we're awaiting the second season. But right now, I'm watching the first series. I've just watched the pilot. And as I say, this made me so emotional. When Pat and Courtney are talking near the end, I'm crying. I cry very rarely with content these days because it's just emotionless. But this is full of emotion. It works. You love this character of Courtney Whitmore. So good. She's really relatable, even to a 48-year-old geezer like me, and which says something. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a kids show. Kids will love this. You know, the Shazam audience, you know, the MCU audience will love this. But it's better than the MCU. It's got a better feeling with it. It just works in every single way. And, you know, congratulations to Jeff Johns. Forget the politics. Forget the DCEU versus Warner Brothers Pictures and all of that. He has done a really good job here. And I am giving Stargirl 5 stars. Absolutely fantastic. We'll probably talk about it on my live tonight. A Movies TV Mad live tonight from 6:30 p.m. UK time. Check your local times. But this show is sensational. And if you've been sleeping on it like I have, stop sleeping on it. Go check it out now. Comment down below. Like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you tonight with Movies TV Mad live. Until then, goodbye. Wow. Loved it.